And personally, I really like NECA. However, there are times that SH Monster Arts does a lot better. For example, I have this coming in the mail, and I will make a review on that as fast as possible because I have been wanting that ever since it came out. But anyway, on to this. Hello everyone, it is Kaiju Stuff here. Today we are going to be doing one of my favorite Godzilla figures, and that would be the 1991 SH Monster Arts Godzilla. And just look how gorgeous this is. So we're going to do a review on this today, and yeah, let's start with the box, shall we? Okay, so starting with the box, it's one of my favorite SH Monster Arts boxes, actually. It's really clean, in my opinion. I like the gray background with the very nice picture of the 91 Godzilla. And here we have some scratch marks, per usual with most SH Monster Arts boxes, implying that Godzilla did it. Down here, it says Godzilla, 1991, made 2023, the Godzilla trademark. The back has some really cool poses, actually. I mean, they're all kind of because he's all basically just standing. Besides really this one, because he's got a little curve with his tail. But most of them, he's kind of just in a regular neutral position. Yeah. On the bottom, we have some Japanese stuff that I do not understand. And warning, because it's a choking hazard for children under 3 years old. Even though on the box it says it somewhere. It says 15 above, I believe. It usually says them on SH Monster Arts boxes. Yep, it doesn't say it on this one. Usually they have 15 older. Or maybe it does say it and I just am blind. But, yeah, with that, let's actually get to the figure, shall we? Okay, so I did say I would make a review on this, like 2 months ago? Long time ago. It was in this video. It was like a long time ago. But the reason why I didn't get to it was because I never actually got it until I went to New York. And if you saw that video, I would recommend on watching that one also. But basically, I went to New York, Toy Tokyo, and I got this. But before that, like 2 months before that, I got a gift card for Christmas. It was a $100 Amazon gift card. And this was $90 at the time. So I was like, okay, with tax and all, there was actually no free shipping. Usually there is. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this. It'll probably be $95. So then I'm checking out, and I didn't think the shipping was expensive. So I go to look, and the shipping was like $15. So it came out to like $110. So I'm like, oh. And then I made a Godzilla unboxing, the Godzilla 1954. Once again, in this video. So that was basically the replacement for now this video, almost 2 months later. Yeah, so let's just get to it. So with the paint job, it's got a pretty regular gray color, like a whitish gray for the dorsal plates. And it goes all the way down the tail, basically, which I do really like. It's got a bone white with very shiny toenails, in my opinion. So bone white there. For the teeth, it's pretty much just bone white with the red. It's kind of hard to see. It's very hard to see, actually. But, yeah. And the fingernails also have a bone white color. And the entire thing is basically just like a charcoal color. But, yeah. So, with the sculpt, it's actually really, in my opinion, I think it's very true to the 1991 design. Just with the face, if you look, at the face, it looks very like one eye's, I think, more closed than the other. It looks like very 1991 Godzilla like. I think it just reminds me of the 91 Godzilla, and I do really like that. But you could really use this with any Heisei thing, besides, I guess, Godzilla vs. Destroyer. I'm glad these aren't too sharp, because in the Heisei era, they weren't. I feel like SH Monster Arts, their paint might not always be good, but the sculpt is always on point. So, yeah, with articulation, the head moves up and down about that far, and up about that far. The mouth opens very wide, which is good, kind of. Really depends how you look at it. The only problem is that it's a little tight around the neck area. So the shoulders go about that far up, all the way down the body. There's some elbow movement with some hand movement. And with the legs, it can go pretty much like that. I wouldn't really try to force it. There's a pretty nice bend at the knee. The foot has really nice articulation in general, just like a really nice swivel. It's on a ball joint, so it basically just goes all the way around. The waist goes about that far, up about that far, and not too much swivel, but who really needs swivel, really, down in that area? Then with the tail, it's basically, it's very articulated, because look, I'm going to pop this off. That is how much ball joints are on the tail, because it goes all the way to the tip, which is really nice. So, yeah, it's a little loose, but it's fine. I mean, it's not really too much of a hassle, but yeah, the tail goes like that. Pretty standard tail, but, you know, very articulated tail. So, I'm going to compare this to some things, and I guess we'll just end the video. Okay, here he is compared to the Bandai Godzilla 1991 and a Gashapon Godzilla 1991. So with the Bandai, I think they did Godzilla 91 dirty. Just look at that face. Looks horrible. And I know Bandai's not supposed to be like highest quality. It's kind of just like Bandai, but they, come on. Whatever. And here we have the Gashapon, which is actually really cool. Heisei Godzilla. I do really like this Gashapon. It's actually one of my favorite Gashapons in my collection, because I don't have too many Gashapons. So, yeah, that's basically the comparison. So with that, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and goodbye.